Why hello there and welcome to this video looking at the third Lego Book Nook, this being the Lord of the Rings Balrog set. The set has 1,201 pieces and is available now for £109.99. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this build features the Balrog, Duran's Bain from the Lord of the Rings series, standing in battle with Gandalf the Grey in the mines of Moria. This set is rather simplistic in design, with the main features being the Balrog itself, with a nice little columnic build of the main shape of the Book Nook that folds up so that it can be stored on a shelf, separating out books. This one is much more hollow compared to the Sherlock Holmes Book Nook we covered the other week, with being a lot more see-through and empty space than that one. It does have a lot of fire elements to it, using curved pieces to create tongues of fire, but the main draw of the set being the Balrog itself, which appears to be built around Technic ball joints to create the limbs, and then with more bricks added round to flesh out the design. The wings appear to be a large fabric piece, and I particularly like the design of the horns coming round the side of its head. It does feature some printing to it, particularly round the face, to create its snarling design, and overall is very dark in colour, with the orange flames helping to make it pop more whilst displayed in folded up form. The set also comes with one minifigure of Gandalf the Grey on his own little plaque with the famous line, "You shall not pass," which appears to be able to be clipped onto the very front of the Balrog's bridge that it is displayed on. And overall this set measures at 22 centimeters high, 44 centimeters wide and 17 centimeters deep. So a relatively large set, which as you can see when compared with the other Lord of the Rings sets, is slightly bigger than the Shire set, but obviously dwarfed by the Eye of Sauron set. The minifigure of Gandalf the Grey comes with sword and staff and features nice skirt printing and torso printing, but does not come with his hat as we see in the Shire set, and uses a hairpiece instead. When folded up, it does seem a little bit cramped and kind of just like a box with the Balrog sitting in the middle of it, and doesn't really give a nice interior design as compared to the Sherlock Holmes Book Nook, but overall works very well as a Book Nook, as you can clearly see the Balrog if it's closed up or opened out. And if you don't want to display the Balrog and Gandalf in the Book Nook itself, they can both be easily removed from the Book Nook and posed into a fighting position wherever you want them to be. So potentially you could completely change the story and have the Balrog climbing up the Eye of Sauron for some reason, if you really wish to. So yeah, overall a bit of a simplistic design of the Book Nook itself, but this is more than made up for with the design of the Balrog that does a fantastic job at creating this creature from the Lord of the Rings series. And I particularly like that this can be detached from the main Book Nook to be displayed separately if you so wish. So yeah, as previously stated, the set has 1,201 pieces and is on sale right now for £109.99. So yeah, that in conclusion is all I have to say, other than thanks so much for watching, subscribe, and I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.